Werewolves don't exist, right? We like to tell ourselves that. We like to tell ourselves that it's only stories made up to explain the darkness of human nature. Old myths and legends, Hollywood inventions. But friends, werewolves are real, and they might be a blend of all of those things. The villagers heard the howls in the night, and they were frightened. They knew what that meant. They knew that come morning they would find someone that they knew dead. Another woman, another child, another man, another friend, another husband or wife, gone. It wasn't wolves. They knew that. Whatever the beast was, it was too cunning. It could open locks. It was coming into people's homes. It was capable of opening windows, doors, cabinets, even using weapons. They knew that it could not be a person because the crimes, the bodies were mutilated horribly. Pregnant women opened up, their fetuses ripped from their bodies, their hearts torn out, their brains removed. People talked of the devil. They talked of witchcraft. They began to point fingers at one another. They were under siege in their own homes. For this village, their time of terror was near an end with the arrest of a few people. A few women and a man. We'll focus on the man. A man by the name of Peter. Peter Stubb, or Peter Stumpf, some of the old documents say. There's a wood carving, and there's a picture that I can't show you here of his execution. You see, he was arrested for being a werewolf, a demon, the flesh of man and the flesh of wolf. He said that he got his power by going into an agreement with the devil. He received a belt made of a wolf skin that if he put it on and said certain words, he could turn into a wolf with all of the power afforded to him of the wolf, but all of the hunger as well, all of the savagery. Peter was executed by breaking, one of the most horrendous executions in human history. Hot pincers, iron tongs would remove flesh from different parts of his body, his testicles included. His eyeballs were removed, and he was cut into pieces with a sword and an axe. Finally, his body was burned. His legs were broken, that way he couldn't find his way back again. One of the more horrendous details that might have been overlooked of the story, when the sword came down, whack, on one of Peter's legs, the leg that fell off promptly turned into the paw of a wolf. There were horrified witnesses all around. They picked up the paw. It was still twitching, and they threw it in the fire. Maybe there was more to old Peter than we knew.